Peace, lovers. It is Tamara. I hope everyone is having a bliss-filled Thursday. I am coming to you in the comfort of my home and came across some thought patterns of Yoni power, and not just Yoni power in itself, but the powers within the female energy. Um, for me, I'm starting to realize that all things are energy. Everything else that's on top of it is just labels. But when it comes down to it, all is energy. This picture is energy, was a thought form. This pillow was energy, it's thought form. Every single thing is just pure energy. So we're just going to label everything as pure, divine, blissful energy. So yeah, back to the topic of Yoni power. This is a topic to me that is very dear to my heart because back in the day, before obviously where I'm at today, where I stand today, I was jumping from relationship to relationship, spreading my legs to whomever it is that I had decided that made me feel good, and not really realizing how deep, and they're not going to teach you this in school, mind you. They're never going to teach you this in school, but how deep energy exchange truly is. We came here pretty much as an empty canvas and attached ourselves to certain forms of people's thoughts, perceptions, images, and they all served a purpose now. Don't get me wrong. They all served a purpose, and that purpose is for us to see us for who we truly are and to rid ourselves of that. There has to be a process, and in order for there to be a process, there has to be something that we can detach ourselves from in order to start that process. So all is divine, no matter how you may look at it, no matter what your perception of it is, it's all divine. But when we're dealing with the divine feminine energy, we have a certain responsibility that we need to start taking accountability for. And I know it's so easy to give blame to the masculine energy for what they may not be doing. However, it always starts with the feminine first. We cannot blame the masculine energy for not being this, that, and whoever it is, and whatever image you have him portrayed him as, unless we have truly gotten ourselves together. When we sleep with every Tom, Dick, and Harry out there and receive their energy and have no idea, and have no idea how to transform that energy into a loving, graceful, meek type of energy, it creates a certain type of chaos. And that chaos equals out to the arguments, the trying to prove I'm right and you're wrong type of energy, the you're not good for me type of energy. And not only that, but when we open up ourselves and open up our womb and our yoni area to a lower vibrating entity, and we have no idea how to transform that energy is being directed and is being entered into you. You are an open vessel, especially during intercourse. That is the highest form of energy. It doesn't get any higher than that when it comes to the physical, the aura, everything. The senses are wide open. Your body is wide open. Your vessel is wide open. Everything is just wide open. So when we have every Tom, Dick, and Harry within our yoni area and their energy ascends within us and seeps through our blood and within our DNA, it starts to program a certain type of energy within us. And if we are not capable of or don't have the understanding and the knowledge and the wisdom, which is truly divine knowledge and wisdom of how to transform it, if you choose to lay with a lower vibrating entity, do so. That is your choice. But if you choose that, just know how to direct that energy and use that energy to create certain things within yourself. Don't just lay there and allow that energy to do whatever it wants to do within you, and then you wake up angry and upset, having thoughts that aren't even your thoughts, being connected to certain things, realities that you sit back and you're like, man, how did this happen? You know what I'm saying? It's because you've connected yourself to this person's reality, which now, since you've laid down with them and you don't know how to transform this energy, has now become your reality. So, you know, as us, everything starts within our womb. When it comes to the feminine energy, everything starts within our womb. We don't just give birth to children. We give birth to other people's thoughts. We give birth to our thoughts. We allow seeds to be planted within us. And so from there, once those seeds have been planted, you have to be the one. You are the nurturer. You are the one that waters this seed in divine soil. If you choose that to be the case, you have two choices. You can either neglect it, which will prosper as well, but what is it going to prosper into? Or you can also water it, love it, send it positive vibrations, speak to it, giving it loving caress, and then, like I said, they'll both grow, but what are they both going to grow into? So everything is your reality, and I think as the feminine aspect of this world, we have to start taking responsibility for the choices that we make, especially when it comes to dealing with the kings. Me personally, as far as my relationship, I have to take more responsibility for what it is that I created. It is so easy for us to jump to the other side of not being that divine, you know, empress that we are, and jumping into the fault finding, the arguing, the all that. But I have to sit back and check myself and be like, okay, what haven't you nurtured in this relationship? What haven't you nurtured within the seeds that are within your womb? When you allow this man to throw his semen or have his semen come within you, what were the thought patterns that were happening once the you know, his life force energy was being injected into me? So these are things that, you know, as the feminine aspect of this life, we have a duty. And the duty is to take responsibility for our own creation. We are creatress. And the more that we are able to love and embrace the creativity that has been given to us and to nurture it, we cannot blame nothing or no one. It is not your mother, your father, your brothers, your sisters, your cousin, your uncles, you know, your past boyfriends, your past girlfriends, whatever the status may be in your life. It is nobody else's fault. You were handed a ball of energy when you came here that was pure and divine. And from there, you decided from your thought patterns what you wanted to throw back out to ricochet right back to you. So whenever you go through things, stop and humble yourself first. Always stop and humble yourself first and think. Take time to be the observer. I always say, be the watchman at the gate. You're the one that allows certain things to enter into you. So you got to take responsibility. So as an empress, a queen, a goddess, whatever label you want to define yourself as, me, a high vibrating energy, you know what I'm saying? Take more responsibility for what it is that you're creating, and nourish the seeds that are within your womb. So that's it. So for today from Goddesses Ascending, just wanted to get these thoughts out and share it with you divine beings. You know, you can always find me at goddessesascending.com. Also have Buddha Bliss, which is going to deal with, you know, healing of the body, from hot stone massage to crystal therapy. So I'm getting into a lot of things now. So I definitely look forward to being a part of the healing process, which is my purpose, my love, to offer myself as a sacrifice unto you. So peace, love, and blessings, and remember to take responsibility for your own creation. Namaste.